So this video is about how to make simple and delicious salads. Many people have issues with eating salads because they simply don't taste good. And I give you credit, you are right. Because for most of us, if we're changing diet from one to another, the taste buds aren't really awakened enough to be able to taste the salads properly, to taste in each individual ingredient. Also, it does not fulfill you, or it doesn't fill you up the way you are used to be filled with if you are eating heavier foods. So this is just a little tutorial on how to make very simple salads that you can just, bench down in 5-6 minutes, take it with you. You could, if you meal prepping and you just want to have healthy lunches, you don't want to be just buying ready-made things, this will be very good for you. So one of the things that I need to mention in here is I'm really keen on growing your own vegetables. Now this is not really easy for many people. Lots of people do have garden, but they just don't want to put energy into it. If you grow your own stuff, you do end up having more connection with the food that you're eating. And this is really important because if you know where your food comes from, you will appreciate it more and it will taste even better. Okay, so if you have the opportunity and just grow tomatoes or peppers or something like that, try it during the summer. It's a really nice thing to do. You don't have to have massive space. Okay, so what we're gonna start the salads with always, we need to have some dark green leaves. Okay, these are mixed leaves. The salad needs to be as dark as possible. If you just put iceberg in there, you are taking away all the chlorophyll that's supposed to be there. So what you want really is dark green leaves. We're talking about spinach, rocket, watercress, kale, things like that. Now when it comes to kale, for instance, this is something that you might want to know. The way to prepare kale to make it a little bit softer is that you put it in a bowl, put some lemon on top of it, a little bit of olive oil, tiny bit, and just mix it well together. Within 40 minutes, the combination of lemon and the olive oil will actually soften it up and it's easier to eat. But coming back to our salad, so what we want is the salads to be as simple as possible and as tasty as possible, okay? So the basic combination is, you just put as many greens as you want. Obviously wash them first, this is very, very important, okay? So we've got some good amount of leaves in here. Now you want to make sure that you put some other things in there, okay? So I've got pepper in here, so I'm just gonna slice it out a little bit and just, it doesn't have to be any particular measurement of what it should be cut it as, but you just cut it the way you like it, okay? There we go, that's it, okay? And then you're gonna be able to put that in. Here we go. Obviously wash your hands before you're doing that. Now let's put a little tomato in there as well. Okay, so we've got a little combination of tastes in there. Okay, this is very important. For the salads to taste actually good, you have to combine a few things together. Okay, now here we go. That's it. And tomato is there. Now avocados are a really great thing to have in your salads. Okay, lots of people are worried about eating avocados because they are fattening. Your body will burn the fat from the avocado, so you don't have to be worried. I mean, unless you're eating 5 avocados before going to bed, you are not in danger of putting on weight, okay? So this is my preferred way to put this in there, okay? A little bit, cut it down in pieces and bring it down here, nice. Okay, same thing. Okay, if you wanna keep, I'm sure you would know this, if you wanna keep half of the avocado, you put the stone, you keep the stone in there, it will not go off, okay? So half of avocado is enough for me, in my opinion. Now we're coming up to the most important part now, okay? You can certainly put a little bit of oil in there, whether it is olive oil or whichever oils you prefer. I mean, usually the oils with a higher melting temperature are better, okay? Now with any oils, too much of it is not good, okay? So remember this, if you're oiling everything all the time, 3 times a day, it's gonna give you trouble no matter what type of oil it is, okay? So I've got some pumpkin seeds in here. They taste really good in the salads, okay? So you can put a little bit on top in here. And now, how to make it taste good, okay? So we've got some salt in here, we've got some pepper in here, we've got some soya sauce in here, we've got some hummus in here, we've got some pesto in here, okay? Now, each day you can use one of those ingredients, okay? And this will make the salad taste better. So now you can see the salad is really kind of, you know, just a leaf with some vegetables, okay? Now if you take the hummus, I didn't use that before. Okay, if you take the hummus and put it in, by the time you mix it all together, the salad actually sticks together much more. So it becomes a bit more, it will fill you up basically more, okay? So if you mix that together, there we go. So the hummus will give it consistency, so it's gonna be a little bit more filling to what it would be normally salad that you buy or make without it. So this is how you make those salads actually taste good. So simple things such as having green pesto, having a hummus in there will bring that taste in, okay? You could then, if you want to, you could put a little bit of soy sauce in there, a tiny bit, mix it all up, you know, and you have a good salad, okay? Now this was prepared in only a couple of minutes and it could be a great lunch, okay? Now I'm not saying you only have to eat salads, but if that's your choice, amazing, and go for it, okay? But what I'm saying is every day you make salads is different with different ingredients, okay? You could make your own pestos, you could make your own hummus, you could make your own you know, type of sauces, you know, so you put that in as a dressing, okay? So, well, I hope this was useful. Let me know if you have any questions and I shall see you next time.